is up, guys? Hello and welcome back to Trucker's Paradise. And look at that beautiful sunset over there. Figured I'd go ahead and get this video started while I was on the taxi ride up here. So I think that for this video we are actually going to go do some Lumberjack stuff, at least to start with, and then we might switch it up and do some of the company work. I have actually joined two different companies, one for a gas station and one for an actual factory, so I could show off those. Probably not going to do the gas station though, because the trailer is too heavy, so using the starting truck is absolutely terrible. It is very slow. I think it averages like maybe 30 miles an hour pulling that thing. It's really bad, so probably not going to do that, but I will show off the Lumberjack. I'm going to do all of the different steps, just sort of to show how they all work, and then maybe go do some factory work. So yeah, between the last episode and this one, like I said, joined two different companies. I also have a little bit more money. I have actually bought quite a few things. I bought the Ford Transit to do post-op, but sadly, post-op is not working for me, so yeah, it's gonna have to wait until it gets fixed to where it works for everybody. I did buy the Ford Transit, so I have it for when the time comes. I also bought a mule box truck for doing the factory work. So now I think basically what I'm saving up for is to buy a better semi, and also to buy the V12 to put into whatever truck I wind up getting, as well as the mule, because the mule needs it. This taxi driver is not driving like the typical taxi drivers. He's actually staying behind this person. He's not actually trying to kill me actively, so... Oh gosh, and now's where it's gonna get scary. He's gonna go pedal to the metal up here. Oh no, the bunny!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would...
At least he killed the bunny and not me. Oh gosh. Oh, okay.
You have to walk from here, I guess.
Okay, now that I survived the end of that, let's go actually go start this job real quick. Okay, so here we are, and I'm actually going to go ahead and mention, hopefully all of the voice and sound is fixed compared to last episode. I basically went through and completely redid all of my settings, so you should actually be able to hear the game more now as well. That's a thing as well. Right now is probably not the best place to be hearing it, because it's just a bunch of saws. But yeah, hopefully it's better in this episode. I don't really know what happened with the last episode, but yeah. Let's go ahead and get started on this. So we're actually going to start with tree cutting. Oh, it's trying to take us over there. Not going to do that. Could actually use a controller for this. It's probably better having the forks and stuff, because you try and do that with your mouse, not mouth. Yeah, you try and move the front with your mouth. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you actually know this or not, but in GTA, if you hold down your mouse click, you can steer your vehicle with it. So I'm steering right now with my mouse, so you'll kind of steer while you're going up and down if you're using a mouse. So go ahead and take that off. We're going to cut this thing down. Don't know if you can actually like get it to fall a certain direction. We're about to find out, because I have cut this tree before, so we'll see if it falls in the same direction as it did the last time. Okay, you can get it to fall in a certain direction. It's gonna fall to your right. Once again, this might not have been the best thing to be doing and actually have the game volume up, because it's all the loud, fairly obnoxious noises. Chainsaw volume, we can turn chainsaw volume down. So we're going to do that. We're going to set it to 1. See how this There we go. Much quieter. You can turn down your chainsaw volume. Now we just hop in the... and back in the telehandler. Got to unlock it, even though the door's open. What I think is actually cool, I don't know if you see that, but whenever you actually get in, you put the chainsaw in like the little seat next to you. I thought that was cool. Let's, like I said, switch over to controller for this, just because it will be a little bit easier. And load up on the logs here. There we go. That's it. Once you got your logs, just go ahead over to the delivery point. It's weird because I swear that this thing is definitely quicker than the forklift, but for whatever reason, the forklift just feels so fast. I don't really know why, but it does. Let's just pull right on in here. And pull forward a little bit more and drop it in there. So yeah, you take 3 logs, get $350 for that. So if we come over here to the... I guess it's a drop-off point or something. Yeah, deliver the telehandler. So there we go, deliver that, and you see, got paid $350 for that. Pick over to this guy. The next step is to stack the pallets of lumber. Let me go ahead and throw on my seatbelt and start using the controller, because make this a lot easier. So there actually aren't any other pallets here. So I believe that it's every 3 logs. So 1 load that you do on the cutting becomes 1 pallet here. And each truckload is actually 2 pallets. So if you need to fully fill a truck, it's going to be cutting 2 trees, delivering both of the trees, and then delivering or putting both of these onto the back of the truck. But as you see, there are quite a few trucks here that are filled up with logs, so we can actually just do that. So then lower that down, drop that off, and once it is loaded up, you will actually need to park this up on the back here. Now the lumber delivery, can't get up there. The lumber delivery is definitely where the money is at for this. See, pops up, receive $300 for loading the lumbers, so you get, like I said, $150 for each pallet. Oh, $150 for the pallet and $150 for parking the forklift. That's what it is. So if you were to fully load a truck, you would get $450. No. Yeah, $450. $300 for the 2 pallets and $150 for the forklift. So then let's go on to the delivery of lumber. Turn that off, and we actually got the truck that we loaded. So a nice pink truck. So yeah, so driving to work every day, I actually see a lot of semis, just because basically I drive on an actual interstate, and 2, it's basically a trucking route to get to a bunch of the businesses basically out where I work. And so see a lot of trucks going that way. And I was randomly thinking about it one day. You know, you see a car or like a pickup truck or something like that that is lime green. You're like, why would you paint it that color? They're like, but then if you see a semi truck that's painted lime green, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You don't even question it. So we're gonna actually do this fancy. We're going back in there, and that should be plenty of room. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Run on back here. Hop up. Take the forklift off. Like I said, these things... Oh, I have to... Oh, okay. So you have to do it on keyboard. It doesn't... didn't count the controller inputs as interacting. Okay, this barely fits under this here. Almost wouldn't have been able to get it off. Nailed it. I was definitely lined up with that, like I was supposed to be. Now, this is actually quite a short delivery. Most of the other deliveries I've had have been down in the city, but it can actually really be to any of the different construction sites that are on the map. So you can actually wind up delivering these to anywhere. It's not just down in the city or up here. It can be anywhere. So... And I do think that they actually show up on the map to the different places that you can actually wind up delivering to. Because if you... Let's see here. I will escape so I can show you this. So if you actually go on the map, see these like this. Well, see if this one will actually show it. Okay. Well, these right here with the like sort of green fence looking icon, those are construction sites that need wood. So there's one there. There's one here which I've delivered to. That one is honestly kind of a pain to get into and out of. So it's a very small driveway. The actual normal construction site, and then a couple others throughout. So like I said, you can really wind up actually taking it to any of the construction sites, not just this one. So let's hop the thing back up here and wreck it. I don't know if it's just because this thing is rear-wheel drive, if it's because it's electric or what, but it is like honestly kind of crazy to drive it. Let's hop on in here. If the truck's unlocked, it is. Okay. Throw our seatbelt on and head back. Now, like I said, we probably aren't actually going to get paid that much for this one, sadly, so actually probably go do another one just since this one hasn't really taken that long. Plus, well, we do want to go down to the city. But then after going down to the city, we'd have to come back. So we'll see. I'll think about it over the next, 20 seconds that it's going to take me to get over here while I wreck the truck. I don't know why I had the thing set for there, because you actually have to pull it back basically where you found it. There we go. Paid $100 for the delivery and $358 for traveling expenses. So those numbers, I believe, actually go up with the further the distance. I think the most that I've gotten close to 2,000, I think, for the distance, maybe 1,700, somewhere in there. So it is actually quite good pay, especially if you don't own any trucks. You can actually come up here and actually get some long deliveries and stuff with a good truck, probably the best truck that you can buy, which is the Max. So that is actually probably the truck that I'm going to be going for and saving up for to get. So we will actually go do another travel or delivery So as you see, actually $3,000 for delivery expenses. So, yep, got the one right next to it this time. And we are definitely going to the city. Let's actually see where in the city we are going. Okay, so we are going to the furthest location. So this is probably going to be the highest pay that you can get. So should be getting the 3,000 delivery bonus for this one. Now, a few times in, I think it was ATS. Well, ETS I know has had some mods for basically map expansions, but ATS definitely has. There was a Mexico expansion, and there was some fun roads that you could try and go on. I know that there's actually a map for the Death Road or whatever they call it. I know it's in South America. I forget where. If I can find like a picture or something of it, I'll put it up here. And if you don't know about it, it is kind of crazy because basically like on the edge of a cliff, and is basically like less than 2 lanes wide. I think it was still Top Gear whenever they went there and actually drove on it, so you can look that up. I think it's Bolivia. I think it's in Bolivia, I feel like. So I've driven that in ATS. I would not drive it in real life. I've driven on sketchy enough paved roads. Well, actually gravel roads too, now that I think about it, but not to that extent. And I guess something else. I was actually thinking about starting a series on FS22, finally. I've been meaning to for a while. So, if anybody has any recommendations for maps or a theme or whatever, let me know. I'll check it out. Or I'll just spend usually my first time getting back into FS after not playing for a while is just going through the mod hub, downloading like 800 mods, taking like 6 hours to do that, and then being like, oh, well, it's too late, can't play today. So it's just a day of looking through and downloading mods. Oh, and at some point, I need to get the Sun Pass, the toll pass, so that I can actually go through the toll roads without having to pay every time. So I believe it's $50 every time, and especially if you wind up going over to Cayo, it'll add up. Now, I don't think my trucking is actually high enough level to get over to Cayo yet, because I actually haven't really leveled up my trucking that much, because I have started doing other stuff, like doing this trucking, which I think actually does give trucking XP now, and been doing construction, which does not give trucking XP. So kind of been missing out on that part. I do like if you actually off-road, the trucks will get dirty. I know that they do in normal GTA, but I got mud flung up on it and everything. That is something. So, talking about me driving to work, going on basically on a truck route, a lot of those trucks will go into places that are not paved parking lots, like it's either gravel or just dirt, and so they will be covered in dirt. So anytime it rains, of course, you know, I'll get stuck behind one of the trucks that came out of there, and it just makes your car filthy. Right now my car is a mess, not because of that, because I was on a dirt road, but that happens and it's like, oh, now I need to wash my car because can't be having a dirty car. Can't do that. Now, let's see if I actually enter this the way that it's telling me to, if it'll actually let me in this way. So this car is poking along. Through traffic, cars only. We're just gonna cut through here. I don't feel like trying to make that turn. I thought about it for a second. It's like, nah. Is there actually a construction site over here? Well, I mean, I guess there sort of is. Okay. Oh, it has a green interior. I didn't see that. It's quite the... Oh, what? Why is it that anytime I'm recording, I have issues like this? Did I like park somewhere that I got like stuck? I wonder if it got stuck on this. I don't know if you can see it. There's this tiny little lip here. I wonder if that's what it hit. I don't know. But that is, that's great. I am glad that I was recording to catch that. That is hilarious. See, I am a professional. Totally. Certified truck driver and forklift driver. There we go. Wow. So I get 1,000 for that one. Wow, so I'm not getting 3,000 on this? Huh. I wonder if maybe it's like 1,000 for each of these and then like 1,000 for the trip back, maybe? Now let's see if I can get this thing up here without messing it up. What am I even stuck on? Come on. Yeah. Nailed it. Okay, let's start this journey back. So I guess another thing, how long should I aim to make these videos? I know that the last one wound up being, oh gosh, it was like 30 minutes long. It was actually a pretty long video. Would you prefer shorter videos, like maybe 15, 20 minutes? Or do you like the longer videos, the like 30 minute, 20, 30 minute videos? So, no, I definitely won't be making like hour-long videos on this. And like I said in the last video, my new schedule is that I'm going to record a video or two every weekend and hopefully have a video or two go up every week. And hopefully once we get some more series going, I can basically record a couple videos every weekend of different games and different series and have them sort of scheduled to release throughout the week so that get some more frequent postings going. But yeah, hopefully one, the sound is much better in this one, and two, hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. I know it's a little different from what I've done in the past. I don't remember actually coming through here. Like, I know I've come through here before doing these deliveries. I thought that the redwood tree mod was in on the server. So yeah, I guess a few things. One, let me know time length that you guys would prefer for videos like this. Two, how are you enjoying the new series? And some recommendations for FS. If you know any FS22 maps that would be good for a series, let me know. Or any, I guess, themes or whatever for that. And also, how is the sound in this one? Like I said, I basically went through and completely redid everything. So, all of my sound settings have been changed to what they were in the past. 16 miles and got 2,600. So, yeah, there we go. We're actually almost to 15K in this video. So, we got about $5,000 in this video. What is, what's going on here? This truck is ready for, okay, so I guess the ones that are ready for deliveries, does that mean, yeah, that one's got it too. So that's how I guess you can just come over here and do straight to getting in the truck or whatever. So I think that is actually going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and next time we'll be taking a look at the factory jobs, and hopefully I'll actually have enough to be getting better trucks so that I can actually show off the gas station as well, the import and export of fuel for that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.